Good morning, everyone. In this session, we will examine how a company can survive, scale, and remain relevant for more than 100 years. Our case study is Loacker. This is not a branding story. This is a business model lesson. The objective is to understand how disciplined choices across the business model canvas create long-term advantage. Loacker was founded in 1925 in Bolzano, South Tyrol, Italy. It started as a small pastry shop. Today, it distributes products in more than 100 countries. Despite its global footprint, Loacker remains family-owned and tightly controlled. Longevity at this level is the result of structure, not luck. Customer segments. We begin with customer segments. Loacker is precise about who it serves. The primary segment is families who care deeply about product safety and ingredient transparency. Trust is the dominant buying driver. A secondary segment includes quality-conscious adults who are willing to pay slightly more for consistency and reassurance. There is also a seasonal segment. Tourists and gift buyers contribute meaningfully through travel retail and festive assortments. Importantly, Loacker does not pursue highly price-sensitive consumers. By avoiding that segment, the company protects margins and brand credibility. The lesson here is straightforward. Clear customer definition reduces strategic noise. Value proposition. Next is the value proposition. Loacker competes on purity, taste, and reliability. The brand uses alpine milk, selected hazelnuts, and natural vanilla. Artificial additives are excluded. This decision increases cost, but it builds trust. Functionally, customers receive a product that is consistent and safe. Emotionally, they receive peace of mind. Parents feel confident serving the product to their families. Over time, this trust compounds into loyalty. The lesson is that strong value propositions solve emotional problems, not just functional ones. Channels. Channels determine how value reaches customers. Loacker uses a diversified channel mix that includes supermarkets, specialty stores, travel retail, brand-owned outlets, and online platforms. Travel retail plays a strategic role by positioning Loacker as a premium gift and impulse purchase. E-commerce supports gifting and cross-border demand, while brand-owned stores reinforce experience and control. Availability is wide, but positioning remains disciplined. The key takeaway is that channels shape perception as much as access. Customer relationships. Loacker builds customer relationships through trust rather than promotion. Packaging communicates transparency. Brand stories emphasize family ownership, craftsmanship, and respect for nature. These signals accumulate gradually. Instead of frequent discounts, the company uses seasonal launches and limited editions to maintain interest. Reliability, not excitement, is the foundation of loyalty. The lesson is that consistency outperforms campaigns over time. Revenue streams. Loacker generates revenue mainly through packaged wafer sales. Chocolate products and seasonal assortments add incremental upside. Travel retail delivers higher margins during peak periods. Pricing is premium but controlled. The company avoids aggressive discounting. This protects profitability and reinforces quality perception. The insight here is that sustainable revenue depends on discipline, not volume alone.
Key resources. Key resources enable Loacker to deliver its promise. Proprietary recipes and production know-how protect differentiation. Manufacturing facilities in South Tyrol ensure tight quality control. Intangible assets are equally critical. Brand reputation and long-term supplier relationships reduce operational risk and stabilize supply. The lesson is that competitive advantage often lies in invisible assets. Key activities. Loacker's key activities focus on execution discipline. These include ingredient sourcing, wafer baking, quality control, packaging, and brand communication. Marketing reinforces values rather than pushing short-term sales. Sustainability practices support credibility and align operations with modern expectations. The insight is simple. What you do daily must reflect what you promise. Key partnerships. Loacker works with selective partners. Farmers supply core ingredients. Retail partners provide shelf access. Logistics partners enable international scale. Partner selection prioritizes reliability and quality. This reinforces a key principle. Partnerships should reduce uncertainty, not introduce it. Cost structure. Loacker operates with a quality-driven cost structure. Premium ingredients and in-house production increase costs. Marketing investment focuses on long-term brand equity rather than short-term promotions. Cost control exists, but it never undermines trust or quality. The lesson is that costs must serve strategy, not contradict it. Value proposition canvas perspective. From the customer's perspective, Loacker solves clear problems. Customers want indulgence without worry. They distrust artificial ingredients and inconsistent taste. Loacker reduces these pains through transparency and control. It creates gains through taste, reassurance, and gifting appeal. This alignment explains why loyalty persists across generations. Closing reflection. Loacker demonstrates that strong business models age well. For more than a century, each business model canvas block has reinforced the others. Nothing is accidental. Nothing is rushed. As you leave this session, reflect on one question. Does your business model reinforce itself the way Loacker's does? If not, that is where strategic work must begin.